A single drop of water. You probably see it as a symbol of peace, of life itself. And you're not wrong. But what if I told you it's also a battleground? An alien jungle where wars are waged on a scale too small for us to see? What if I told you that in this single, tranquil drop, there are monsters? I'm talking about real-life monsters, more bizarre than any sci-fi movie, locked in a constant, brutal fight for survival. This isn't a fantasy. This is the unseen reality hidden all around us. Today, we're diving into that world. We're zooming past the threshold of what's visible to witness the microscopic dramas, the terrifying creatures, and the epic battles that unfold every second, all within one drop of pond water. Prepare to meet the monsters you never knew existed. First up, let's meet a creature that's equal parts elegant and terrifying. This is Dileptus, a single-celled predator sometimes called the swan-necked ciliate. Don't let its graceful looks fool you, though. This is an aggressive and formidable hunter in the microcosmos. Its long, flexible neck, more accurately called a proboscis, isn't for show. It's a highly sophisticated weapon. The Dileptus sweeps this proboscis through the water like a living metal detector, searching not for treasure, but for its next meal. This hunter doesn't use sight. Instead, its proboscis is armed along one side with specialized, harpoon-like structures called toxicysts. When an unsuspecting organism bumps into this appendage, the toxicysts fire, injecting a paralyzing toxin that instantly immobilizes the victim. The hunt is swift and merciless. Once the prey is stunned, Dileptus drags the helpless meal toward its mouth at the base of the proboscis and engulfs it whole. Imagine a creature that is both the hunter and the weapon. It senses the chemical trails of its prey, moving with a deliberate, patient grace, a silent assassin in a world buzzing with activity. The Dileptus is a stark reminder that in this microscopic kingdom, beauty and brutality are often one and the same. It is a perfectly evolved killing machine, gliding through its liquid jungle with deadly purpose. So, we've met the hunter. Now, let's meet the ultimate survivor. It has a friendly-sounding name, the tardigrade or water bear. And, honestly, as it lumbers along on 8 stubby legs, it does look a bit like a microscopic gummy bear. But this creature is arguably the toughest animal on Earth. It's not a hunter like Dileptus, but a monster of sheer endurance. Tardigrades are found in an incredible diversity of environments, from high mountains to the deep sea and polar regions. Their secret weapon isn't aggression. It's a state of suspended animation called cryptobiosis. When conditions become unbearable, the tardigrade can enter a dormant state, losing almost all the water in its body and retracting its limbs to become a lifeless-looking ball called a ton. In this state, they are astonishingly resilient. They can survive, at least for short periods, at temperatures approaching absolute zero and well above boiling. They can also withstand crushing pressures and doses of radiation many times higher than what would be lethal for humans. In a 2007 experiment, scientists launched tardigrades into the vacuum of space, exposing them to cosmic radiation. Many of them survived the trip. While there are robust reports of tardigrades being revived after being frozen for 30 years, claims of them surviving for longer periods are still debated. Their resilience is literally written into their genes. Certain species of tardigrades have unique proteins, like one called the damage suppressor protein, or DAP, which physically shields their DNA from harm. They can repair their own genetic code with incredible efficiency, even after it's been shattered by radiation. This isn't just survival, it's a superpower. The tardigrade is a monster that laughs in the face of annihilation, a slow, bumbling creature that could probably outlive us all. Now, for a monster that creates its own personal hurricane. This is the rotifer, also known as the wheel animal. It gets its name from a crown of cilia at its head, which beat in such perfect rhythm that they look like two spinning wheels. But these wheels aren't for getting around, they're for eating. The rotifer is a living vortex. By whipping these cilia, the rotifer generates a powerful whirlpool that sucks in bacteria, algae, and any other unlucky particles floating by. This current brings food directly to its mouth, where it's passed into a muscular pharynx called the mastax. This structure, which is unique to rotifers, acts like a set of jaws, constantly grinding and crushing food. Under a microscope, it almost looks like a tiny, beating heart. Despite their monstrous way of eating, rotifers are vital to their ecosystem. They're nature's water purifiers. By consuming bacteria and organic debris, they help keep the water clean. In wastewater treatment plants, their presence is often a good indicator of a healthy, oxygen-rich system. Like the tardigrade, some rotifers, particularly a group called bdelloid rotifers, can survive their environment drying out. This process of desiccation also allows them to shed fungal parasites, which are destroyed by the drying process. The rotifer is a paradox, a monster that creates chaos to eat, but brings order and cleanliness to its world in the process. In this world, paths cross, territories overlap, and conflict is inevitable. Watch closely. Here, a stentor, a giant among single-celled organisms, is anchored and feeding. Shaped like a living trumpet, its crown of cilia creates a gentle current, pulling in microscopic morsels. It's one of the filter feeders of this world, content in its own space. But now, a new shape enters the frame, moving with that sinister sweeping grace we saw earlier, a Dileptus. The assassin is on the prowl. It seems unaware of the giant Stentor, its proboscis randomly probing the water. The Stentor, for its part, seems unconcerned. It's among the largest protozoans around. Then contact. The tip of the Dileptus's proboscis brushes the Stentor's side. Instantly, the Stentor convulses as the paralyzing toxin is delivered. But it's massive. It doesn't go down immediately. It contracts violently, pulling its trumpet-shaped body into a defensive blob. The Dileptus, sensing a hit, moves in and latches on. It doesn't try to swallow the giant whole. Instead, it tears a piece away. The wounded Stentor, now free, slowly begins to reform, a testament to its own incredible regenerative abilities. The Dileptus, meanwhile, consumes the chunk it has stolen. This isn't a fight to the death. It's a violent transfer of energy. In this world, there is no good or evil. There's only the hunter and the hunted, the consumer and the consumed. This brief, brutal interaction is the law of the jungle, played out on a stage smaller than a pinhead. The monsters we've met, Dileptus, tardigrade, rotifer, are bizarre, even terrifying. But for all their monstrous looks, they're a key part of a healthy ecosystem. That same drop of water, however, can hide the real villains. Killers that are invisible, insidious, and genuinely dangerous to us. Within that same drop, you might find dormant cysts of a parasite called Giardia lamblia. These cysts are incredibly hardy and can survive for months in cold water. If ingested, even a small number of cysts, as few as 10, can cause an infection. Once in the small intestine, the cysts awaken, releasing active parasites that multiply by the thousands. They attach to the intestinal wall, causing severe diarrheal disease. Unlike the cinematic horror of a Dileptus attack, the horror of Giardia is its invisibility and its devastating impact on our world. This is the true monster in the water, the pathogen that doesn't just hunt for survival in its own world, but invades ours. It's a chilling reminder that the hidden world in a drop of water isn't just a curiosity. It has a direct and sometimes deadly connection to our own. These are the monsters we rightfully fear, and the reason we've learned to purify our water. Today, we've pulled back the curtain on an entire universe. We've seen a world of breathtaking complexity where single cells behave with the intricacy of much larger animals. We've met the swan-necked assassin, Dileptus, the indestructible water bear, the tardigrade, and the living whirlpool, the rotifer. This world operates on a simple, ruthless principle: survival. It's a constant ballet of creation and destruction, a food web built on a foundation of microscopic life-givers like algae, which produce so much of the oxygen we breathe. The battles we've seen aren't born of malice, but of necessity. This is the engine of life, whirring away in every pond, puddle, and dewdrop. In a single milliliter of seawater, which is about 20 drops, there can be 1 million bacteria and tens of thousands of other microbes. Each one is living out its own dramatic story. So, the next time you look at a still pond or a quiet stream, remember what lies just beneath the surface. Remember the alien landscapes, the silent hunts, and the epic battles for survival unfolding just beyond your sight. The world is so much bigger and so much stranger than we can possibly imagine. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden worlds around us, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let us know in the comments which microscopic monster you'd like us to feature next. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the unknown.